Welcome to Life Stories with Grace Kansiime Mwesigye. In this channel, we share information. You have the opportunity to write down in the comment section your views. We sharpen each other, and then we grow and make the best out of ourselves. Today, we are discussing a very touching topic, and this is the topic of retirement. What is retirement? How can we make retirement very beneficial, very profitable, that for those who have been worried about retirement, you can realize that really it is a time of rediscovery, it can be a time of prosperity, it can be a time of growth and excellence, and after all, not as scary as everyone thinks it should be. Now, if this is your first time, thank you so much for coming. Kindly look through the channel and watch all the other videos that we have put. Subscribe. If you feel this video is important and beneficial, kindly like and share with your friends and family, and keep coming. Now, to the returning friends who have been watching these videos and benefiting from them, thank you so much. And if you have been coming and you have never subscribed, please make it a point and subscribe. But if you have subscribed before, please don't do it again. That will mean you have unsubscribed. Back to our topic. What is retirement? Now, this is a topic that many people dread to discuss. You know, the moment they hear the word retirement, it's like it sends chills down their spine. And it's like, wow, that season of life is coming. Now, a brief description of what retirement is. It is a season if you have been working in a public office, government office or private sector, and you clock a certain age. Now, some people retire their staff at 56, 55, others retire them at 60, others retire them at 65. Now, I think in government offices and judiciary, they retire at 75. I don't know at what age the politicians retire, but at that point in life, there is always retirement. Now, people retire because of age, others can retire because of sickness, others can retire because of change of location, and others are forced into retirement when they are sacked from their places of work and they have to start a new life. Think about a public servant who has been sent away from the position, and then to come back to public service, they have to take like 10 years. So that can really send someone into permanent retirement the moment they're forced out of office. Okay? Now, that is how people are retired. Now, when people are retiring, some are given benefits, some get pension, some get gratuity, some get retirement packages, some are even getting dismissal packages. At the end of the day, there is some money that you have that is put in your hand. And maybe plus the savings you've made over the years, personal savings. Maybe you've been saving with nssf, maybe you've been saving in your bank account, maybe you've been saving in circles, but at the end of the day, there is that money that you have when that retirement season comes. And within this discussion, we are going to look at how to grow that money and you move from a retiree to a successful, prosperous individual after retirement. Now, there is one thing that people do not take seriously, then they don't note this very seriously. Retirement is an opportunity for you to discover the new you, right? When we are in our places of work, maybe you are addressed as the CEO, maybe you are addressed as director, maybe you're called commissioner, maybe you're called principal, maybe you're called all sorts of names, admin. There are titles that are given while we are in those offices that we tend to be identified with. Maybe you are a cabinet minister, you're a member of parliament, but when that retirement season comes, you are no longer going to be addressed with those titles. I know I have heard of a story where someone keeps business card, and on this business card they write former executive director, former commissioner, former member of parliament, former. Do not waste your time. The moment you're out of that office, you are out. Now, what should happen as soon as you retire? Rule number one, find your true identity. If you have been a cabinet minister, you are no longer a cabinet minister. The security that trailed you is no longer there with you. So who are you without the title, without the benefits, without the company vehicles, without the authority that you have been wielding around? Who are you when you retire? That is the real you. So rule number one, find your true identity and grow within that identity, thrive within that identity, and enjoy and cherish that new you. That actually gives us a food for thought, that while you are in those offices and you're enjoying and life is good, should you forget who you are? Should you keep your feet in the air floating and enjoying your life, forgetting that there is the real you that will be there when these offices are no more? That is food for thought. Okay? So, number one, when you retire, find your true identity, grow that new identity, cherish that new identity, and make the best out of your identity. Now, during retirement, there are certain things that are very important. What is very important during retirement, first and foremost, is liquid cash. I have seen people buy big chunks of land. They buy square miles, and then when they retire, they do not have cash. Meanwhile, that property that you bought is not bringing in any money to you. By the time you're sick and you want to sell that property, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make money. What am I suggesting? Instead of purchasing property and other items that eventually turn out to be liabilities, because if you bought a car, if you built a very big house to retire in that advanced age, that is a wastage of resources, because the house will depreciate, the car will depreciate, and it will not be making for you any money. Now, the piece of land may gain value with time, but think of it, what happens when you need liquid cash? Eventually you start borrowing, eventually you give out that land at a giveaway price because you do not have liquid cash. Now, here are the three places where you can put your money and you thrive. Do not invest 100% of your money in a liability, in a property that does not bring you cash, because your retirement will not be pleasant. Number one, you can choose to invest in unit trust. These are financial institutions like UAP, like ICEA, like nssf. You put in your money, they keep it for you, but that money every single day, it makes for you profit. Now, the advantage with these units is that at any time that you need all that cash, you can still get it. In the event that you need to get a portion of it, you can still get it. But every single day that this money is with this organization, these saving schemes, it is making money for you. That is why you see rich guys at the golf course, they are playing golf. Then you wonder, when do they work? These guys have stashed billions of money in the bank. They have bought bonds and securities. And so every single day, there is money that is being made from their money. And when that particular time comes, their principal will still get back to them. I started this investment at a later stage, and I can guarantee you there is nothing as good as having your money make money for you. If I had built rentals with that small money that I had, by now I would be renovating the rentals, or maybe doing repairs, or maybe suffering losses of clients who have not paid. But that is not my portion anymore. I have chosen to invest with bonds. I have chosen to invest with the UAP. I have chosen to invest with the nssf. Wherever my little money is, at the end of the month, there is money that is coming. Every 6 months, millions hit my account because my money is there. It makes for me money. And when that particular time comes that I have agreed with the Bank of Uganda or that umbrella trust fund, my money will still come back in full. And so if you are retiring, think of investments that are going to bring for you liquid cash and as and when you need it. You can also consider buying small pieces of land with a portion of your funds. Buy small pieces of land, and as soon as you buy it, put it on sale immediately. I know a friend of mine who bought a piece of land she bought it at 12 million while she was still trying to complete the money and putting a fence and everything. Someone came and offered her 30 million. Those are the kind of things that you need. Now, as you discover your identity, as you start to make your retirement comfortable, there is one more thing that you need to know. You need to work on your health. Get a good gym, get a good exercise place, find a team of friends that you can sit and work with, and at the end of the day, make sure that your health is optimum. When you sit down and you're not thinking and you're not doing anything, you're sleeping, you're waking up, you're just there, the brain starts a slow death. Your body starts to become weak, and at the end of the day, every long suffering will come to you. So work on your health, work on your mental health, get friends to hang around you, do a lot of good, and enjoy the new you. Now, retiring from a public service doesn't mean that maybe you have stopped working. That can be a time where you can set up a company to make money, to celebrate life. And there are some people who have become billionaires after retiring from public service. How I desire to be just like that, a billionaire after retiring from public service. And from now onwards, I want to think really, really, really hard on what to do very well with your retirement, how to invest your funds, and best of all, this is the time for you to take vacations. This is the time for you to enjoy your money. This is the time for you to relax, have staycations, chill, and give God the glory for the time that He has given you. I wish you an enjoyable retirement. I wish you to be a billionaire during your retirement. I wish you to make lots of money and be prosperous during your retirement. And I wish you can have a very positive attitude towards retirement and make things very well. Looking forward to billionaire retirees now and always. Thank you so much for watching to the end, and kindly subscribe and like and give a comment. Blessings.